Hello everybody, welcome to a new day. I'm quite tired, so this video might be edited a bit differently than how it normally is. But today, I am going to be attempting old school redstone, not actual redstone. I don't know how to explain it. It's computational, sort of, but it's not computational in the way that it's Turing complete. Once the computation happens, it cannot reset itself. I'm going to be doing it on this side of the world, so it's out of the way everything else. I need to start digging though. Yep, it's already turning night. What I'm going to do this episode, although it's a waste of time, is that I'm just going to wait out the night. Yeah, I'll create like a little hut just inside of one of these trees or something. The moon is going down! Yay! Ah, Skellabone! On top of me! Please don't. Please don't do that. Yay, I win! Now, yeah, I'll just start with making a buffer first. I am pretty sure it's just goes out and it comes under. And then you have a torch with sand on top of the torch. Maybe I shouldn't make this out of dirt. I'll place a torch there temporarily just so I can place that block. And then this would be the output here, which I'll just cap off. So this is a buffer where you have the water flow in here, and then it's stopped by this sand. And it won't flow until another stream comes along and breaks that sand. And then it can continue flowing like that. It's like a transistor where you have the base and the collector or whatever it is called. And then this is the output. So actually by accident, I made an AND gate because this only flows when both inputs are active. But if one of the inputs is always active, then it just acts like a buffer. Like maybe this line down here is already too far down and you want to get it to go up, then you just use a buffer to make it go back up. I've already done 2 of the logic gates that I've wanted to do. Next one, I think I'll just do a NOT gate. So you have the line come along and it goes down immediately. And then have a torch there with sand on top. Wait, no, it can't be there. I need a block there so it won't continue flowing. And then I'll have the sand here. And then this is the actual input to the NOT gate. This would be like the buffer input, like for timing. Because of the way this water works, you need to time things. So you have to wait for the other logic gates to finish their computations before you come along and have these computations happen. I don't think I'm making any sense. But yeah, this would be the buffer flow. So like, this is a 0 right now. And then when the timer runs out, that goes through and it outputs a 1. And then when this is a 1, you have the input come in. What? It's already turning night? So yeah, you have the input come in, and it makes the sand fall. And then you have the timer line come in, and it does not go through. Anyway, for some reason, that already took 10 minutes, so I need to go back to my tree house. Ow, that's not nice. Oh, look what you made me do. I'm sorry, piggy. Okay, anyway. So that's my NOT gate. Now for the OR gate. I'll do it on this side here. Should not be any more difficult. I need more stone though. Oh no, that's not good. Got a little bit of spillage. Okay, guess I'll just mine along this wall instead. Okay, that should be enough stone for now. I'll get that iron later. For right now, I just want to make the OR gate. Should be very simple. Just make this sort of shape, I believe. And then that's one input there. That's the other input here. And then just come down here and guide the two to come together in a heavenly matrimony. That's my OR gate done. It goes down, so then there's no backflow. When one is open, it goes forward. It does flow back into there, but that doesn't really matter. And then if it flows from this side, it also comes out there, which is good. I'm not sure how someone would go about making a NAND gate other than just putting an AND gate through a NOT. I'm not sure how someone would make a NOR gate other than putting an OR into a NOT. I assume it will be the same with the exclusive OR. With the nature of the exclusive OR, it will be like the NOT gate where it has this timer line that you need to put in after the input is actually put in. Oh wait, this might be an exclusive NOR. No, it's already turning night. Why? So no, I'm not going to have this on the bottom. I'll have that there, and I'll have a torch here, and this is the output here. And then I have another torch here with sand on top, like so. Then one input goes to the bottom, the other input goes into this torch. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, I'll think about this while I am waiting for it to turn day. Yeah, this is not the optimal way to play this version. I don't think I'm ever gonna do this again. Time to die to monsters. Yep, like I said. Time to die to monsters. My first idea, I don't think will work. timed line comes through here. And across here. There needs to be a way for both of them to block this line. But then a way for them to clear the others. So if I have a piece of sand here, this one comes in, breaks that torch, and this sand drops down. When the timer water comes in, it will break this torch. If this sand is down here, then it falls in place. And I have a piece of sand here that is dug out from underneath with a torch for the other one. Then I have the same thing again, just for the opposite. No. Okay, so if I have 0, 0, timer comes in, it just flows across. If I have 1, 0, then this gets knocked down by 1, and then the timer flows in and gets blocked off. So 0, 1, that gets knocked down. This water has to fill that up before it can move on. I know someone has done it before. For a little bit of backstory, I got this idea to do it, and to do logic with water and torches, and then I had the thought of seeing if anyone had done it before, and I found this video of someone who had made a full adder, I think it was like 6 bits or something like that, that uses water and torches. And they created a pretty compact little system for doing the full adding, but I'm not sure how to do the exclusive OR gate that is required. I know that they did it, but I don't remember what they did. I don't want to just bring up the video and copy them. So I want to figure it out myself. I think what might just be the easiest thing to do is to just make a copy of this little part on this side. Now this is a bit oversized from what I saw before, but this is all that I can think of to do, and I think it should work. So this one feeds into there, and it feeds down. How do I pipe this out? Fill that up, and it's turning night again. Why must it turn night so quickly? You know what? I think I'm going to go to my castle and grab a couple stacks of cobblestone so I don't need to keep mining. Okay, so now what I have to worry about with this whole XOR gate is the lay of the pipes. You can go away. Okay, so left hand side goes to that, goes underneath into there. And then this one on the outside has this tube. How about you die? Get out of my way. I really don't have the energy for this. Why am I doing this? And then this tube comes down, or this pipe comes down like this. Just goes straight into there. Now on this side, have this separator. It comes around that outer one there, but it also flows down into there. Okay. I think that's actually it now. I think that should work. So I'll actually save this time, so then I don't have to bother with resetting it after every test. So first run, I'll just do 0, 0. This is an XNOR, not an XOR. This is an XNOR. And yep. So 0, 0 gives a 1, which XNOR does. And now 1, 0. Like I wanted, that goes down. So now that blocks it. Yeah. No water should come through, which it does not. Now 0, 1 flows down there. Once that's filled, it should hopefully come across here. Does not seem like it is. That's not a good sign. Okay. So I think what I need to do to get it to be fixed, so I place the block there, and then I have it come out and around this way. Just like that. Now I shall just save so then I don't have to keep making that modification. 1, 0. That goes through, and that goes through. And then this gets blocked off. Now, if I open up again, I want to test with this one. I don't think I actually need these torches here. So 0, 1, this one goes in. And yeah, that fell down. And this one fell down too. And then this one just gets blocked instantly by the sand that is already in the way. Oh, actually something I want to see now. I just want to remove this, which will make this fall, but it should fall straight through. And it should make this sand fall and allow the water to fall, to go through. Which it does. Like I said, there is an XOR that I know exists, and it is much more compact than this is. So this goes through, that falls down, that falls down. And it just keeps going. Okay. Yeah, so I have now made myself 4 logic gates. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. 4 basic, well, this one's not basic. 4 logic gates. This has made me happy that I was able to figure out how to do this, but it is far from compact. I think I'll play around with it more, maybe off camera, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.